guys, Steve here, Wilderness 333, and I'm out today kind of on a little scout. I'm out here with Patrick, see him in a minute, and I'm out to do what I think I'm going to title this Colorado fire making. I was watching a video the other day by sargefaria, and he was talking about often fires are built and started, he sees it all the time, the wrong way, with not enough small tinder to start the fire, to get your fire going at the very beginning. And I went out that day looking for small tinder. I light fires all the time. I can do it, but I'm not typically finding that teeny stuff. And I go about it by other methods, but I wanted to try it that way and I couldn't find any. Typically what I'm finding is this kind of stuff off of pine trees. And that's small, but that is not, it's far from lead size that you're gonna wanna throw on your accelerant once you get it. And this is what I'm running into, this kind of stuff here. A lot of it on the ground, like this branch. These are great, but they are not small enough for what I'm looking for. So the question becomes, in those environments, what then do I use? But what I do have here is an invariable playground, an invariable playground of fatwood. I'm going to show you what we've got all over the place. Patrick's pulling some out right now. And what can I do? I can do feather sticks out here. That would take care of it. sargefaria mentioned that. And you can also use this fatwood. And then coming out here, I'm in a different place than I was. I actually found these little spruce trees, a little grove over there, and there's a ton of the little stuff that I haven't been able to find other places except up here at a higher elevation. So I am super excited to gather some teeny tinder and even experiment when you don't have the teeny tinder, but you can have fatwood. That's what you're dealing with in Colorado. That's pretty cool. You know me, I'm a fatwood fan. So let me show you some of the fatwood finds real quick. All right, so as an example, is that all fatwood right there?
I think it is.
Dude, this whole route. Patrick loves the challenge. That's huge. Dude, is that ready?
Here's our first trophy piece.
Look at that trophy piece. This is an elephant's trunk.
All right.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Is that marbly goodness? Seriously, that's the size of an elephant's trunk.
It's pretty nice.
There you go. Like I said, invariable playground. Nice. And you can see all of these trees, these fallen dead trees, these branches are fatwood. You pulled a bunch out over here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all of this would be what we make up for when we can't find the little stuff. It's in the fatwood. Look at this. Right there.
Nothing but fatwood, baby.
Yep. Let's make a fire. I want to show you something real quick. We're just noticing on this piece. Of course, we've got obvious fatwood up here, but watch. Right there, marbly goodness, down to there. Hitting there, same thing. Still all the way there. Finally, not so much. But there too. This entire piece. This might be the biggest piece we've ever found. Oh my goodness. Think we're gonna have problems starting a fire? Alright. So here's some pretty awesome stuff. Got some right here. We can snap off these little twigs, all dead stuff. Great for that small and look in here. This is phenomenal. All that breaking off. And I can break this down to that teeny stuff. This is great. But this isn't, I don't find this everywhere. Having a good morning finding it. Alright, I've got a firelight here. This is actually made out of fatwood. Process this down to a bunch of smaller pieces. And got all my little kindling over here. Got some bigger pieces over there. And got a cotton ball there. soaked in Vaseline. So we're gonna give this a shot. Nice. Get some of our bigger stuff on there. Kind of build it up, get lots of oxygen. I don't know if you can see it, but there's lots of room. Yeah, it's lit. There we go. That's some great kindling. It's fun to use that smaller stuff because it's not easy to find all over the place. Here. Okay, there you go. Got the fire going. Is it keeping you warm?
Keeping me warm.
Nice, because it's so cold out here. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. Got snow in the mountains over here, but it's melted over here. But anyway, that's the fire. As I talked about the idea of the Colorado fire, sometimes in the pine trees, having a hard time finding that small stuff. What I would have done, I processed down the fat wood using batoned it down, and I was able, it's not a beautiful feather stick, but I was able to make a couple of these. Just feather them out, and I could have done 4 or 5 of these and thrown them on that cotton ball just as easily. And so it's using what's around you. If you can't find that small stuff, I could have feathered out some fat wood. That's actually, I've never found a time when I couldn't find fat wood. One of the beauties of, I guess, my area, Colorado, it's pretty sweet. So I could have feathered these out and gotten them on there just as easy. So not only a feather stick, but a feather stick out of fat wood. It's going to be the best of all worlds. And that fire lay down there, firewood, has got me some beautiful coals. So there's a little bit of Colorado fire. As I'm dealing with different stuff than is typically found in the east, where a lot of YouTube videos about bushcraft are honestly made, east and northeast. I don't have birch bark, I don't have cedar, but I do have tons of fat wood, and I do have a knife to make feather sticks. So Colorado fire. Hope this was helpful. If you're in Colorado, a few tips there, I guess, and how you can do things differently. Thanks guys, hope this was fun, and be back again soon.